Alright, so welcome everybody. It's supposed to rain today, but it's got a little sunny break. I wanted to take the time to just get a little quick rip in. I'm going to see if there is a orchard open yet for the season by my house out in the country. So I'm gonna bring you guys along a back road deep in southern New Brunswick. And as you can see, I'm not on the CBR or the KZ, and that is because I got a third motorcycle. Yeah, I'm almost embarrassed to say that. So yeah, this is a 2006 KLR 650. It's an adventure bike, and that's exactly why I wanted it. I wanted to have a bike that was super comfortable for long rips. And I was really hesitant to get one of these for the longest time. So I saved all my tip money from this summer, and I found one of these online used with only 13,000 miles on it, which is around 23,000 kilometers, and all stock, like basically all stock, and did have a windshield here I took off for the time being. Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I saved my tip money. This money is money that didn't really exist to me. It's just like free money. So I decided to take a chance on a KLR 650. And like, I'm sure if you're watching this video, you know that KLRs have an insanely large following. Like, so many people just stand by KLR 650s as the be-all bike. I know you obviously have heard, if you're watching this as well, they don't do anything well, but they do everything okay. And I actually disagree with that now, to be honest. After owning it, I just did a full two-day ride, camping trip around one of the provinces in eastern Canada here. And like, it was A1. Like, it worked so good for everything. I was on super rough back roads, and this bike just did not skip a beat. The thing with this bike, I enjoy cruising, not like a sports bike. It's like you enjoy just kind of like getting where you need to go. It's a total different experience. And by all means, this bike will do highway speeds no problem. I was really scared of that when I bought this, because everyone's like, oh yeah, it's not good for the highway. It's like, this bike will do the highway speeds no problem all day long. It's like, it's funny, the bike is meant to run, and this bike will take a beating more than you can give out for it. It will just keep going. As long as you do regular maintenance, change your oil, keep your air filter clean. If you're thinking about getting a KLR 650, I personally like the Gen 1. I like the look of the bike, especially when you're standing beside it. It's more of like a dirt bike. I can't recommend it enough. Like, this bike it honestly blows my mind how amazingly comfortable it is to ride. Like, don't get me wrong, this bike's pretty ugly. Like, it's got some hilarious color schemes. It's just a funny bike. It's not gonna win any, like, but it grows on you. It's weird. It is so versatile. It's so much of a workhorse that you will just love this. Like, I can't wait to get on this bike now. I'm a believer in the KLR mentality now. I will never sell this bike, or if I do, it'll be for another KLR. Gotta have one at all times. So firstly, this bike's so comfortable. Like, it's so comfortable. I'm just a bit past 90 degrees in my legs, but like the upright riding position with these stock handlebars, they're big and super wide. It's so comfortable. Like, I rode it for 2 days straight and did not even complain about nothing. Once in a while, the seat obviously the seat's perfect. Like, people are gonna say it's bad. That's all they can gripe about. Like, the bike's amazing. I would just stand up like this, and that's the best part. This bike fits me perfectly, that I can stand up anytime I want. Even on the highway, I was just like standing up, stretching my legs. It's like, it's so roomy. And yeah, I can't stress that enough. I'm 180 pounds and I'm 5'11", and man, this bike fits me perfectly. Like, It's amazing. So I almost wish this bike was taller than it is. I wish I was tippy toeing, but I'm flat footing. So like anyone who's deterred by the height of this bike, don't be. Like, get it. It's so forgiving, and I almost wish I was smaller, because if you're a smaller human on this big cushy bike, like the seat's huge, it's just such a roomy motorcycle. You will just be in luxury. And it's funny because like I know lots of guys that are switching from Harleys to KLR 650s, and like I know the Harley culture is very diehard, and they're just like, why didn't I switch sooner? Like, this bike is so comfortable. And yeah, I'm believing all this more and more. And I've had this for a little over a month now, and like I love it, like absolutely love it. And it's the other huge thing that's so beneficial to these bikes, they're really easy to work on. Like, there's one spark plug. It's very basic maintenance. Coolant's right there. Like, all the stuff you need to get to is directly under the gas tank. Just pop it up. Even I haven't had to do that yet. Like, I did a full coolant flush. The radiator's right there. The coolant reservoir's right there. It's like, if you've had a sports bike, you know the pain of having to take off all the fairings. It takes so much longer. So you can check the valves in this yourself. You can do the oil yourself. You can do the doohickey yourself. The other huge benefit is so many people have done that already. So like, this bike is it's so well read on the internet that like you can do everything yourself. You can, and everyone does. And like, so savings, like incredible savings. This bike will save you a lot of money, do everything really well. Obviously it's not going to be like a sports bike cruising super fast, but like it's a whole different game, and you will appreciate it. Like, I drive a sports bike, and I have a old 1980 KZ Cruiser, like cafe racer-ish bike, and like this bike's so awesome. Yeah, I want to be on this bike most of the time, because it's like you can ride without any discomfort. That wasn't a thing for me till now. Like, you can ride forever. It's like the adventures are limitless on this bike. Oh shit, look at the trees. It's begun. School starts the day after tomorrow. Uphill, like my 250 would like struggle going uphill and accelerating. This bike it's jack of all trades. You're not going to get a performance bike out of it, but it is jack of all trades, man. It's amazing. And 2 up, like, that was the thing that sold me. I brought this bike home, and I was just like, I don't know, Laura, I think I'm going to maybe sell it, because I got a good deal. And then we went on an adventure just like around, like out back here into like dirt roads, and we went and like explored a property we were like daydreaming about buying, and it was like so fun, and a whole new like thing happened. It was like, wow, this bike is super capable for 2-up riding. Anyway, so right now I'm heading out to an orchard. It's on the water. It's like maybe another 8 kilometers this way. And I'm just going to go see if there's an open sign. And if there is, I'm going to come back and start getting apples till I can't get apples anymore. So yeah, I'm going to pull over up here and get a good walk around to this bike. I really think that this bike will be easy to customize myself. So I'm going to paint it all white. I'm going to put a Dakar fairing on it, if that's how you pronounce it. It's like the rally fairing for KLRs. I think that looks wicked. Makes it look so much tougher. I'm also going to paint the rims black. I enjoy stuff like that. Let's do a walk around right here. I enjoy customizing my bike for cheap little mods like that. Alright, let's do a quick walk around of this bike. Oh yeah, so like, funny story. I had this bike for a couple weeks, and I was just like, I see this high-low thing. I'm like, the guy probably did like some sort of high beam, low beam stuff. I have no idea, or like super auxiliary lights. I was riding with a buddy, and he's just like, dude, you have heated grips. Like, look where it goes. And then I turned it on, and lo and behold, I have heated grips. So that's the only mod that's been done on this. Continue on this journey we have here. Yeah, so I'm going to commute on this bike to class every day. I'm in university right now again, and I drive like an 88 kilometer round trip every day. And gas, if you haven't noticed, is gonna only get worse and worse. So that was the other thing that appealed to me, the single cylinder. One cylinder, so you have such good gas mileage on this thing. I think this thing gets around 50. Some people are claiming even up to 70 miles per gallon. So, super appealing. Not sure if anyone's behind me. Let's see, is anyone there yet? Doesn't look ready yet. So look at those trees just waiting. No, and it's crossed off. Alright, so apple season is not upon us yet. Look at that view though, eh? New Brunswick for you. So beautiful. Yeah, another funny thing about this bike is my stepfather told me to get this bike for like years. So get yourself a KLR. And I was like, no way. These bikes are so derpy looking, like they just look so funny. And I'm like, no man, I don't want one of those. And then, yeah, I saw the hype about them and everyone's talking about get yourself a KLR. And yeah, they're right. They're so right. Obviously, like, actually I don't even know. Some people might say get a bike like a KTM or like a GS, a BMW, or a, I don't know, like a Tenere 700. But it's like, this bike is so ridiculously cheap. So kind of, I don't know, it's, there's such appeal to it that, yeah, I don't really see for me at least, I don't need to throw thousands and thousands of dollars into a bike yet. So this bike is perfect. Probably going to conclude the video here. If you are on the fence about getting a KLR, get the KLR. It's worth it. It's cheap. It also holds its value if you take good care of it. And yeah, just do it. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to continue this ride for a bit without you guys, and ride safe, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to one of my uneventful motorcycle vlogs. Take care, everybody. Thanks. Bye-bye.